How you doing, Noah, like that? It's a party time. Better believe it. Gonna party all night tonight. Nice night tonight. I think it's like, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's nice. Ready to party. Yeah, leaving the casino, yep. I got a good method operation down. I know how to, I got a strategy. How you been? You partying? Good for you. That's cool. I wasted a little bit too much time here though. Fucking around here tonight. I wanted to party at home. Got a Hungry Howie's pizza, I'll tell you that. Hey, how you doing? How's it going, Richard? I'm driving a Toyota Sienna. I don't really like it that much. No room. Doesn't track down the road that great. Only thing I can say for it gets good gas mileage. But I don't like it that much. I like the Astro van. I gotta change a socket in the right rear turn signal. Once I get that done, I'll be ready to party. Long Lonesome Highway. Yeah, I have that Astro on the road again. Gonna be riding high on it. Better believe it. I'm gonna be taking it to the limits. Hey, Salty Girl. I gotta get down there in Florida and party. Take you to Bizarro's, get you a big pizza. How you doing? How's it going? I ain't been getting on this time too much. I should do more of them. I just kind of got out of the habit of it. I had to go out of town for, 1 week turns into 1 month. I like Hungry Howie's pizza. Cajun crust. I love Cajun crust. Hey, Jennifer. Hang on till I get out here on this main road. They got 8-foot ditches here. Right here, they're only 4 foot. I had never seen a train come down this track right here, but I know they do. Timing's everything. I didn't win a lot tonight, 50 bucks. Oh, you have fun doing it. Got a big dopamine rush. Got to meet actually I got to meet a couple nice women playing tonight. They said, do I come there often? It's like, no. I tell them only when I got my girlfriend shackled in the basement. They said, well, what kind of change do you use? I said, I line them with velvet covers. So it doesn't upset their skin. It also reduces the evidence. I said, don't get mad at me because I gamble in their behalf. Jennifer, you still got that boyfriend? Or did you get rid of him by now? Hey, Bopak, weather's great here. What is it? It's 52. Can't beat it. Birds singing. Can't beat it on an April day. Now tonight, last night it stayed warm. Tonight I think it's going to be warm too. I got a couple trips I'm going to have to make. I got a couple. Bought a new 4-pack of this good beer, KBS Stout. It's got cinnamon, vanilla. Now you wouldn't think that sounds too good, but I got one at a restaurant waiting for my buddy, and it is good. Hey Mary, how you doing? I emailed back and forth to Anita Martini. I said, hey Anita, let's party. She seems like a cool person, Anita. She's got another full-time job too. She just works at that gas station part-time. Daisy? Hey, Faye. Yeah, I don't like chocolate. It's chocolate, and I don't like it when they put a coffee taste in it. And I don't like any of that raspberry or strawberry stuff either. Actually, I'm surprised I like this cinnamon vanilla. It was really good. Yeah, I think what made me like it, it's 12% alcohol. Before you know it, I was imagining Faye on a pole, doing a pole dance. No, I never had that. Faye doesn't mind. She says, you know, it's been 45 years since I got a compliment like that. People send me crappy emails bitching that I don't have chats like I used to. I'm going to get back into it, but I got a couple trips planned, and I've been messing around with these cameras a lot and learning this HDR. And I just, burn the hell out at the end of the night. And I've become more of a morning person. I quit taking that Abilify yesterday too. It makes my muscles sore. It makes me kind of jill. I had the psychosomatic positive. Thought it was doing me some good. It was always marginal. So, you know how it is. I guess I'm trying to take a pill and feel wonderful. And it's not happening. But I am getting more done, and I am getting up earlier. Yeah, I just, I tried it in the daytime, then I tried it in the nighttime, and I was only taking a half of the smallest pill. Not to suggest that I'm only moderately fucked up. It's just that was what's prescribed. And one day I tried a whole pill, and it's like, well, this isn't the answer. So I'm going to try and bareback it for a while. See if I can keep from going in a fucking rubber room. Be in a goddamn padded room again before you know it. I'll tell the psychiatric nurse, you're violating my civil rights. You're making up stories. And other than that, I got a train going through Bay City tonight. That worked out pretty good. Big deal, right? Yeah, Mary's coming a long way. She is taking on that pain like a true warrior. Oh, good for you, Alexander. Good for you. Yeah, it's worth a try. Anything is. It all sounds great, eating tofu and fucking wheatgrass and organic carrots and fucking staying away from chemicals. And it's just so goddamn boring. They wonder why people drink and, hedonistic. You chase pleasure-seeking gratification. It's been around forever. I was actually really disciplined when I was younger. I didn't start drinking until I was 25. Never smoked marijuana. I have done some gummies, but that shit never interested me. But it seems like I'm getting older. It's more of a possibility. I don't know why. It's like I'm running out of time, and it's worth a try. I can't quite figure it out. Hey, Rita. No, that helps big time. Don't like that. I got a friend of mine that just had a miraculous recovery through PTSD through that out in California. I think it's the way to go, honestly. I do it. They decriminalized it a few places. You can do it down in Ann Arbor someplace. If I had access to doing it, I would definitely give it a try. I don't have any PTSD not that I know of. Unless the goddamn maternity ward nurse played with my wiener and I didn't know about it. I think for it to occur, you have to be aware of it. Could have been my crazy parents, too. I don't miss either one of them one bit. If I saw my parents over here, if they got reincarnated, it came back to life, and they were on the side of the road right now, run out of gas, I'd keep driving. I'm not shitting you. Oh, big time illegal. Yeah, fucking A. But they have decriminalized it in places like California, of course, in Ann Arbor, and I think Eugene, Oregon. I shouldn't say California. Maybe they haven't decriminalized it. Maybe there's a city or two. But I know Oregon for sure, Ann Arbor for sure. Most countries it's illegal too. If you Google it or you look it up on Wikipedia, it shows you all the places it's legal and where it isn't. Hey Pam, how you doing? Yeah, they're easy to grow. Yeah, I got a book on it actually. But the government considers that, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% on this, but I think it's considered, it's for sure a hallucinogenic, and I think it's a class 1 drug. which wouldn't surprise me that the government considered it that way, because they consider marijuana on the same level of heroin. Can you believe that shit? Not everywhere. They've decriminalized it. That's not true. You can go down Ann Arbor and do it right now and they won't do a fucking thing. Matter of fact, they have a mushroom festival. I think I'd give it a try. If I wasn't depressed so much, I wouldn't, but I think it's worth a try. I don't think I have any PTSD. Just depression. Which is better? Hey Bodie, how you doing? Which is better? Oh yeah, if you get caught growing, yeah, that's true. Although if it's decriminalized in Ann Arbor, they don't give a shit if you get caught growing it or not. In Eugene, Oregon. Yeah, they're doing the thing of hash. I never messed with that either. I don't even know what hash is, to tell you the truth. What is it, a form of marijuana? Yeah, shrooms for PTSD are huge. They're funding more and more studies. Yeah, big time. Yep. No, I don't have any PTSD, I don't think. I don't think I have any. I think I just have old-fashioned that's true. You can do that. Yeah, with a guide. You mean a person? Are you talking about with another person? Yeah, I want to do mine with a prostitute. Yeah, I think it's worth trying. And you know what? They're not addictive, believe it or not. Not addictive. I don't think I've ever been addicted to anything for real. I don't know this. What is it? I'd like to just go in a room and firm, gorgeous, topless women. So, are you Thomas Reed? It's like, yeah, that's me. It's like, you're here for a mushroom? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I want to take one. And hope you don't mind that our tops are off. It's like, no, not at all. Nope. I don't mind it. Give me the goddamn mushroom. Salty Girl, I want to take you to the, I want you to be my guide when I do a mushroom so I don't go crazy. Oh, that's interesting. They decriminalize weed all over the place. I don't like the smell of it, to be honest with you. And old Florida, what do you expect down there, living with a bunch of lizards and cockroaches? What's ecstasy, not shrooms? What is? Oh, no kidding, huh? Oh, wow. I had a guy wanted to take me one of those hookah things. I'm not gonna blow any smoke into my lungs. I don't give a shit what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Anybody know what hash is? Is it marijuana, opiums? Anybody out there know? Could somebody Google it? Yeah, prostitute fund. Yeah, I don't want to be charged of oh, Alphonse, that's not true. It should not be avoided. That's absolutely false. You ever been to a liquor store? Oh, it's weed. Okay. Oh, good for you. Well, that's mind altering, isn't it? I think I was talking to our ex-sheriff in our county. I ran into him in the casino. He's a tribal policeman. I didn't get along with that fucker for about 10 years. I get along with him now, though. We talked for about 40 minutes. He said this, who gets in what kind of trouble at a casino is complicated. Whether it's a white guy and an Indian, two Indians, two white guys. It all depends on where they go, what the charges are, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you tell him, Mary. Yeah. Alphonse, you need to do some reading. Well, what Mary took is illegal on the street. You said mood altering. What difference does it make if it's legal or illegal? Hey Jennifer, how you doing? Antidepressants are mood altering. You got a problem with those? How you been, Jennifer? Cheese is not mood altering. Yeah, propofol. It's never happening, never gonna happen. You're living in la la land. You're dreaming. Wake up. Yeah, what kind of food are you talking about? Name me some food you got euphoria from. What food did you ever get euphoric from? No, you don't know what you're talking about, Alphonse. You're dreaming. You need to wake up. We don't need to be experts to realize what you said is absolutely ridiculous, absurd, and not an indication of anyone being well-read. Wake up, you're dreaming. Oh, yeah, that's not why they remembered you. They see so many people. I bet you they wouldn't remember me if I went down there. Yeah, Bill Cosby pill. Putting roofies in their drinks. What the fuck? I'm still... No, look, I'm all for it. You're not supposed to drug women, have sex with them. I get it. But this is all I got to say about that. It's fucked up. Shouldn't do it. He got convicted. They presented evidence. He got out in a technicality. I get all that. All I'm saying is just like when Desiree Washington got Mike Tyson in trouble. I think women, if they wanted to wear a piece of string, that doesn't mean you can touch him or do whatever you want. I'm all for that, right? I'm just saying that when they went over to Bill Cosby's house, I think they knew what they were in for. And I don't think he was saying, hey, look at that squirrel out in the bird feeder, and they looked and he put a roofie in their drink. I think it was more partying and they got fucked up, and 25 years later and he's still not going to leave his wife, or they still don't get a movie part. They get pissed, they get a hold of an attorney, the whole thing. You know, they tell a much different story than they did had you had been there. I just don't think you can get away with raping 20 people and nobody says a fucking peep about it till 3 decades later. I could be wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But that story isn't exactly what I'd call, on the surface, legit. Hey, Joe. Hey, Semka. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not for that stuff at all. I'm not. I'm skeptical of it. On the other hand, if you look at it on the face value, you certainly couldn't blame a young, attractive woman for wanting to take some kind of fucking drug before she had sex with Bill Cosby. I mean, laughing's one thing, having sex is another. Yeah, I mean, no shit, man. I mean, when you look at what the Kennedys did, and a lot of these other politicians, this Weinstein, this fucking... Look what Matt Lauer did. Is that motherfucker in prison? I will say this, too. I really believe this 100%. I think blacks, when they're in a level of power, they really throw the book at these poor motherfuckers. I mean, they get the max. Yeah, those FDDR people, they're true heroes, true heroes and champions. They're like living, breathing Jesus Christ, minus the connection to being God's son. I mean, they really do a benevolent, much-needed service to society with nothing but a big, swift kick in the ass as a reward. I mean, if these people are going to if they're Christians, they're going to heaven absolutely for sure. I mean, they risk their lives, cooking all this shit, driving in their own. They even did it through the height and beginning of COVID, when nobody knew if it'd kill you or not. No, don't preach. No, they're really staples of quality people. If you look on their thing, somewhere they interviewed me. They said, well, can we interview you? It's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I remember I shook hands with the guy and I said I got COVID when it first came out, and we laughed. Yeah, another month from then, if I'd have said it, I'd have been in jail. Doing good work, that's right. Now, Rita, do you believe that the people that do the FDDR, that's going to be in any way beneficial to them in the app? Yeah, but there's a lot of strings attached to the resources in Detroit. Oh, that's all they... Yeah, I think they live in... I thought you lived downriver. Maybe they're from Trenton or something. Something like that, yeah. Hey, Jackie, yeah, I think they're really good people. I mean, how could anybody fault them for anything? Yeah, Trenton, that's what he thought he said, yeah. I spent a lot of time in Trenton as a kid. Mulius and Alias get our school closed there. Trenton and Elizabeth Park's nice. Man's Lumber. I asked, do you think that the good works that the FDDR people have done is going to benefit them in the afterlife? Trenton's a good, nice place to live. Yep. He's doing good work, so good for him. Daisy got about 7 pepperonis on the top of a pizza tonight. Well, what they're called to do, huh? You think they were called to do it? I'm trying to find my calling, if there is such a thing. Yeah, but here's the thing, Simper. Here's a question. Now, I'm not trying to start an argument, but if FDDR were atheists and they were doing what they do, and you did good works because you thought it was a requirement to get into heaven, who's the better person? Yeah, but nobody knows how it works because no one's been in heaven that has communicated us with it. And no one's risen from the dead. Oh yeah, you better believe it. Allergies. I notice I'm starting to sneeze. Yeah. Yep, trees. Yep, you're right. Grass, weed, mold, all that. I sometimes think that allergy stuff's a bunch of fucking bullshit too. Dust. What the fuck? I don't know, is there any allergist you can go to anywhere that doesn't say that you're allergic to dust? Fucking cotton sheets, triple fucking bullshit. Some goddamn burn patient unit filter in your bedroom. I mean, if what they said was true, you'd die going down a dusty road. I say being allergic to dust is bullshit. Half of them will say you're allergic to cockroach feces. They say that, that's one theory on the disproportionate amount of adolescents with asthma in impoverished neighborhoods, and that is that their exposure to cockroach feces. Isn't that crazy? Here you end up born into a place that's not exactly the cleanest, and on top of it you get the consolation prize of getting asthma as well. Now, how would you explain that one away, Simca, amongst the living? Heaven's just a sin away. I mean, a baby being born into the world in filthy conditions, it gets an additional consolation prize of developing asthma as a result of the environment they were born in. I'm wondering how you explain that away in the equity of the sanctity of life and the Jesus story. What were you called to do, Rita, besides that threesome you had? Yeah, I just don't honestly, I just don't understand what living in a failing world has to do with a baby being born in squalor or getting asthma. I'm missing something here. Hey, Natasha. God damn it, Rita, you were called. What, you just didn't show up and say I'm here for the threesome, didn't you? The fuck, somebody called you. Fess up to it. What'd you do? Send a fucking smoke signal? Oh, good for you. I'm sure if there's a hell, they got a chair with my name on it. I'll probably get an extra fucking for calling myself chosen one. No, I know black mold, but there's a lot to that. There's a lot of mold that isn't black mold. It requires a heat source. A lot of people think they have black mold when they don't. They just have mold. I have some mold. It's on the cheddar cheese that I didn't finish. I scraped it off, ground it up, diluted it with water, and shot myself with it when I had a cold for penicillin. Hey, Paul. I was cold one time in my life, too. Yeah, some mold is fine, yeah. Yep. Mushrooms. I've been thinking about growing some mushrooms. No, Bimbo's Live's good. I try and make it when I can, but honestly, I'm not really into that music. I think Bimbo's cool, and I can't take much of it, to be honest with you. It's not because I don't think she's a cool person and shit. I'm not really into music that much. I mean, I like certain groups, and I play it here and there, but I mean, I don't know that much about them, and I don't really want to. Yeah, blue cheese is moldy. Good point. Yeah, that's right. It sure is. Just think all the things that are cultured. Yeah. Oh, hardcore nerds? Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, Mary, I think you've come a long way with that break. I think I would be the worst patient in the world for something like that. I would be just bitching all the time, depressed. Just mad that I couldn't do a bunch of shit. I'd be like a child with a break like that. I'd overhear him talking about me in the doctor's office. Hey, Train, I know you said you wanted to be called by another name quite a while ago. And then and then you said that you were a 50-year-old man. Is that right? 51-year-old man? Oh, did it really? Yeah, she does know she's home. Yeah, you're right. Go on, hon. You want to get out and do pee-pee? Good girl, honey. She does know she's home, you're right. Hi, hon. Stretch the muscles, honey. Stretch the muscles, hon. You know one fucked up thing about this Sienna? The lights don't come on automatically, and I'm constantly forgetting to put the lights on. Yeah, hey Jennifer. Yeah, I don't do them that much. I've just been doing other things and fucking around. Hi. There's a rabbit over here. Daisy, look, a rabbit, hon. Look, over here. Watch Daisy chase a rabbit. Look at the rabbit, honey. Look over there. Look at that rabbit. Yeah, she sees it now. Yeah, it's a neighbor outside. I don't know that one too good. I've went almost through a 50-pound bag of sunflower seeds in a week feeding those pine siskins. There's other birds eating it too. Hey, Kimberly. Yeah, I got to take a road trip. I got to get out to North Carolina, then down to South Carolina. I wanted to go to New Mexico. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to really interview a whole bunch of Native Americans. Nah, not him. I think he's in bed by now. I still have a fingerprint on my... Yeah, I have tons of birds. I love feeding the birds. I don't mind feeding them. Here's my kayaks. I didn't put these kayaks in my garage because I had other shit in there. And really, they're, made to be outside in the water. It's not like it's hurting anything. Yeah, I love birds. I don't know why I like them so much. I do like them, though. I don't know who these people are. These people seem to get a lot of visitors. A lot of early people to bed around here. Yeah, I'd like to get down to Florida. I'd like to photograph down around Immokalee, Clewiston, Belglade, LaBelle, Old Florida. I know if I don't get out of here pretty soon, though, it's going to be too hot. Although I have an air conditioner in this van, so it really wouldn't be as big deal as it usually is. But, it's hard to take a dog in a damn van now anymore. You better be in that goddamn van if you're in Florida and it's running, even if the air conditioner's on. Oh, thank you, Dan. I went out there a year in September to interview Native Americans. Where at in Montana are you at? I did quite a few interviews in Billings. Simka, look over there. Cross on top of the church. Can you see it? Fuck, 90. Fuck that. I'd kill myself. Simka, look at the cross on the shirts. Oh, Fort Peck. Yeah, I was around there. Yep. I'm going to get out there again. Oh, cool. You see it? See it? Woodpeckers, Faye. Woodpeckers? I know some people that woodpeckers fucked up about 60 grand worth of wood on a log cabin they had. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go in, drink a beer, get to bed, decent hour. My sleep's been pretty good lately. I don't know why those goddamn antidepressants would make my muscles sore, but that's a side effect. Yeah, we have woodpeckers. We have a hairy woodpecker and a pileated woodpecker. Yeah. Oh, wood. Yeah. Pecker. You're using it in an entirely different context at this stage of your life, Faye. Oh, yeah, I'll go with you. Yep, Anthony, I will. I'm in West Branch, Michigan. Why only saying 2 days? Oh, wow. Huh. Woodpecker. Huh. That's cool, isn't it? Why this fucking camera's not... Jackie, why are you just going for 2 days after all that way? Yeah, I never heard that one. I watched Woody Woodpecker as a kid. So, I can hear some birds above flying. I can hear them chirping. Swear to God. Anywhere you live now, take a pair of binoculars and just stare up in the sky, and you're not going to believe all the birds. Way the hell up there. That's Traverse City. Yeah, meep, meep, yep. I think that was Roadrunner. Roadrunner. I already talked to your mom, Anthony. I'm gonna stay over there with you. We're gonna party. Patty called me tonight, and I told her I would do it, so you didn't need to go out to California. Yeah, I'll make it, Kimberly. Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna make it down there. I'm gonna take Salty Girl out and get her a Bizarro's pizza. Then we're gonna go watch a sea turtle lay an egg. Yeah, they're coming from the south and the southwest. Hummingbirds make a hell of a trek. I don't know. We only get ruby-throated hummingbirds up here. I'm not sure if Florida gets a different kind or not. They're really fascinating birds. No, it's 54 out right now. It's nice. Daisy's over there messing around with something. It was cold up until a couple days ago. Yeah, it was cold. Actually, Sunday there was still ice different places on the water. Not a lot, but some. A couple hundred miles from here, there's still a lot of ice in the lake. Yeah, that's an old Quality Inn in. It's technically Buena Vista, just to the east of Saginaw, Michigan. If you look on Google Earth, the one across the street's in the same condition, only you can't get inside it. And you look at, there's a Speedway gas station on the corner. It's on Highway 54 exit, right there in that southwest corner. It was a Quality Inn. It was a couple different things. There was a Mexican restaurant inside there. Yeah, I used to go down and watch those sea turtles all the time. Get out there about 2 in the morning. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, you're right. I'll tell you one time, this was I can tell you when it was. I just looked it up the other day. It was 19 years ago. So I'm talking to this girl on the internet through AOL used to have, Match.com bought them, but it was an AOL free dating service. So I had talked to her for a few months, and I was kind of interested, and she was a single parent. She lived down there in Jupiter. So I said, well, I'll come down there someday. And anyway, I wasn't into it, but not really that much. So I said, well, so I'll come down there. So I drove down there one time, like straight through. I get there, we go out to dinner. So we end up going to the beach. Ended up getting a bottle of wine, drinking it. She was in walking distance to the beach. But we drove because I had my car, and it was like a mile and a half, and she didn't feel like walking that far. So we drink this bottle of wine. We're down there on the beach, fucking around. A goddamn cop came down there, a Jupiter cop, and that son of a bitch crawled on his hands and knees for about 100 yards trying to sneak up on us. And I saw him, and I didn't know it was a cop. And I asked him, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get the fuck out of here. And he stands up, and it's a police officer. Then he gives me this big bunch of bullshit about how they've been having trouble down there. It's like, well, this isn't any way to solve it. I mean, you're over here on your hands and knees. The fuck are you doing? Goddamn voyeuristic peeping weirdo. That's the same department that nailed that goddamn owner of the New England Patriots. The guy they got caught getting jacked off in that massage parlor right down the road. That is a fucking scary place, Jupiter, Florida. It's so weird. Yeah, it's weird. I thought it was strange. It was just something odd about it. Yeah, well, they have that turtle thing there, that little turtle place in Jupiter. What are they? I forget the name of it. I like going down there to listen to the ocean. It's so restrictive down there now. They don't want you out there after midnight. You can't sleep on the beach. You can't do this. You can't do that. Yeah, Bob Kraft. Yeah, I think justice was served in that case. He got a good attorney, and he got all the video and audio suppressed. So once you couldn't show that, they were done, cooked. I felt bad for the guys that pled guilty. I mean, he's worth what, $3 billion? I knew there was no way in hell that they were going to convict him of that, no matter what. You know, the cops put like 3,000 hours into that stupid bullshit. You know, they knew they were in trouble and they had egg on their face. So what they tried to do once the sex thing fell through was try and sell it as an undercover investigation for human trafficking, which just turned out to be a big bunch of bullshit. All right, you go nighty night, salty girl. Yeah. Eat bugs. Yep. There's Daisy's having a good time looking around. Good night, Salty. You ready to go Betty, hon? Yeah, flower sap, yep. Pollen. What do they call that liquid stuff? Nectar. Yep. You know, I've had a robin that's been eating the hell out of seed out of the bird feed thing, and I've never seen that before. When you read about it, they say that they'll eat seed and stuff, but I've never had one come to a bird feeder. Robin's the state bird in Wisconsin and Michigan both. And I think Connecticut, I'm not sure of that. I could be wrong on one of those states. I'll tell you what eats a lot of meat that you'd be surprised of, a blue heron. They will eat the hell out of anything. Rats, kittens, you name it. Yep. Yeah, I do buy the good bird seed. They don't need to do a thing. It's worth it. It's actually reasonable. Yeah, I do buy the good bird seed. It's fun to watch them just eat it instead of crack the seed. It's amazing the dexterity they have in those little tiny beaks, how they can crack the hard part and push it out with their tongue. Like fast, too. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Yeah, I tried to stay on that music thing the other night, but I'm just not into music that much. How are music college or whatever it is, Music Hall of Fame thing? How is that going? Is it working okay for her? Hey, Eric. Some birds are scavengers. Yeah, I still do. Oh, really? Yeah, I only want the 2005 all-wheel drive. I think I'm about giving up on the Astro. I'm going to change that taillight if it's warm tomorrow here. And I'll be back on the road with this beast again. I gotta start this monster. Should start. Got a burned out tail light in it. Get this damn. Starts right up. It's my girl. We're not going in the Astro van, hon. Daisy wants to go in the Astro van. You want to go in the Astro van, hon? You want to go in the Astro van? Oh, look at Daisy in the Astro van. Yeah, it's got a burnout turn signal. Right here. Should be blinking. Yeah, Daisy loves the Astro van. She really does. Spent a lot of time in it, that's why. Plus she can get on the dash. Hi, hon. Hey, you like the Astro van, hon? Wow, huh? Wow. Hon, you like the Astro van? Wow, excited, huh? Wow, got in the Astro van, huh? Wow. Wasn't that something, hon? Wow. Wow, hon. You got in that Astro van, huh? Wow, I got you excited. Wow, you remember that Astro van, huh? Oh, yeah. Let's go in there and get a drink. Yeah, it is a great dog, man. I got so lucky with that. Oh, you want to come out now? Come on, go pee-pee. You want to go pee-pee? Wants to go to bed. Want to go pee-pee? Come on, hon. She wants a treat. You want a treat? You want a treat? Treat? Come on. You want a treat? Come on. You want a treat? Okay, stand up. You got to beg for it. Sit. You sit? You sit. Stand up. Stand up. Sit. Beg. Can you beg? I ain't begging. Give me the damn thing. Good girl. Wow. Treat. Wow. Yeah, she's excited. She got the Astro van. See how I got that short blinker? The rear one's not working. I changed the bulbs, but I got a new harness for the rear light. It's just been cold out. I haven't felt like messing with it. This is a beast. 454,000. Yeah, the kebabs. No, she goes absolutely crazy for those. Yeah, they're good. I think they're expensive, but she likes them, so you know that's all it takes. Good girl, hon. Started right up like a champ. But this light should not be on. Good girl, hon. Take care, Samka. Have a good night. Yeah, it's the original mode, original trans. I just put a radiator in it. It's got the original power steering pump. I'm on my third starter, fourth alternator. It's original exhaust too. Yep. Yeah, I had it since brand new. I bought two of them at the same time. They're only 17 grand each because gas had spiked up there. I bought it in 2004 and you couldn't give them away. Gas was up to like $3.20 for a while. And they couldn't give those away, so I got a deal on two of them. It was like $32,800 for two. No, I agree. The 4.3 engine, if you read about it, it's a monster. I love this van, actually. I don't want to give it up. I'm just milking it along. I have a lift. One little problem is you can't adjust the lifters in these. and the number 3 cylinder, the lifter has gone bad. And I need to get that lifter fixed only. And nobody around here wants to do that kind of engine work. They want to pull the head and do the whole thing, or swap the engine or something like that, which I almost did. No, yeah, I know Frisco. But back then, if you consider that was 2004, 18 years ago, that everybody was freaking out. I know. It's crazy. But I'll tell you what I got in my van tonight. $26 for 4 beers. But I had one waiting for Ted. A wine store is going out of business, a wine store restaurant. And I met him there after work. Once a week he has to go to a hospital about an hour away and work all week. So he told me about it. I said, well, I'll meet you down there. We'll pick out some good bottles of wine. They didn't have this beer for sale, but they had it on tap. Right here. KBS. Light's good. It's cinnamon, vanilla. It says cocoa, but you can't taste it that much. Really good. Aged in oak barrels. No, I wish it was a growler. Yeah. Gonna have one of those babies tonight. I always carry a camera in my car no matter what. Oh, chimney? Oh, Chimay. Yeah, I can't even find that anywhere. That used to sell everywhere I would go. I would buy that Trappist Monks beer. Isn't that made by the Trappist Monks? I can't find it anywhere anymore. I think these small craft breweries have put people having an interest in retail on that on the back burner, because I don't see it anymore. Oh, it's Belgian, okay. Yeah, I had those before. It was always in the same section as the Trappist Monk beer. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it was really good. I got one at waiting for my friend. It's $9 for a pint. This was 26 for a 4-pack, but it was so good and something different. I thought, well, I'll get one of these, And it was just a nice change, 12% alcohol. Hey, Frederick. I don't even see that Trappist Monk beer anymore. They had different varieties of it. I mean, at the time, that was a big deal, like 10, 11, 12% alcohol. Really good. It came in like a quart. Yeah. Yeah, you probably could. I don't know why, but I'm just never that enthusiastic about ordering alcohol online. I don't know why that is either. Oh, did you have that happen? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be a problem. Didn't that have a cork top and that like wire that kept it in place? Huh. Yeah, I could order it. I haven't really been drinking much alcohol lately. I haven't been drinking at all lately, and it shows you how you can just start doing it again. I was waiting for my buddy and automatically ordered a beer, and here I am buying a 4-pack. Yeah. Crazy. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go in and brush my teeth and put one of my beers in the freezer for about 5 minutes. What are you doing, hon? The willow tree? You talking about the restaurant willow tree? Or the tree that I, what do you want, hon? Tony died, had a colonoscopy, got infected, got out of control, and he died. And she ended up losing the glass, what would they call that? The glass something. Up in Gaylord. Lost in bankruptcy all those other holdings that they had. Got evicted out of like a low-level rent apartment in West Branch. And the last I heard, she was living down in Clearwater, Florida. The willow tree is vacant. They had a couple floods. Everything's trashed. I'll take a video of it if you're interested. And nobody knows what the deal is. So funny you should say that, because this same place that I went that's selling out, that I met my buddy at tonight, that guy told us that that place, that the willow tree was listed through a real estate company right down the street from them. And we looked it up and we couldn't find it. And there's no sign out front, and it's not listed anywhere else. So we're assuming that a bank owns it, but it's just... Popak, you have a good night too. I'm coming on.